So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. It is game week 21. Unfortunately, today I upload the video because at time, people again never come thick and fast. And this game week, there is a big revenge match coming up. A huge revenge match coming up. Which match that me I talk about? Want you to listen to this. I want you guys to listen to this.
I can't wait for Mount Pleasant. I can't wait for Mount Pleasant. I can't wait for Mount Pleasant.
That's a full thing. So hold on. That is the full thing, you know. So let me show you another piece right now. Let me show you another piece right now. This is where the revenge part come from. So, as you guys know, last match between Vere Phoenix and Mount Pleasant thrashed them 6-0. We're getting at the preview now, people. But me have to do the intro part right first. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Now, this is where the revenge part come in place. Reply from the Vere Phoenix boss himself. It's really funny still. The race isn't for the swift. Let's see how the next round go. Congrats, Mount Pleasant, Cavalier, and Arnett. But the next round is serious. You know why the next round is serious? Because the cavalry has arrived. And the mere fact the cavalry has arrived means that things are going to change. Question is that so? Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Revenge match. We have some big match popping up. But let's start off with this one. Let's start off with the first game. First game we have on the agenda is Chapelton versus Dunbeholden. People, listen. Come on. Listen to what I'm saying. Come on, people. Come on. Chapelton versus Dunbeholden, people. This should be quite an interesting one. As you can see, highlights again, courtesy of Bomb Sports. Now, last time these two teams meet, it was in favor of Dunbeholden. They defeated Chapelton 2-0. Now, that in itself is interesting because goal from Ricardo Thomas and Nakil Wright. The interesting part about this is that two teams have taken two different directions. One is going up the table, one is going down the table. The team that won last time is on the trajectory down. The team that lost the last time is on the trajectory upwards. So it is very, very interesting. For me, still, I do believe that Chapelton, they are getting it right at this present moment. And I 100% believe that Harold Thomas at Dunbeholden under a little bit of stress. But I have to say, I have to go the direction of Chapelton Maroons for this one. Chapelton Maroons coming off a big victory versus Waterhouse. So you know they are quite comfortable, well, quite confident, I should say. High spirit, highly motivated to take on Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden coming from a thrashing versus Harborview, who's finding back form, which means that Dunbeholden, not much confidence, but that does not mean they will not come to play. I am sure they will come to play to salvage some sense of pride. I believe they will come to play to salvage some sense of pride because they have to do that. This is football. If you don't do that, you'll get smashed. you'll get smashed in the face. So I will say I'm going to go Chapelton Maroons 3, Dunbeholden 1. Now that game, I think that game will be played at Arnett Garden Sports Complex. So you know the one they go. Next matchup we have our hand is Waterhouse versus Montego Bay. Now, this one is quite interesting. Let me tell you why I think this one is quite interesting. One, Waterhouse, despite they lost to Chapelton 3-0, Waterhouse is a fighting team. Now, Montego Bay is a team on form. It's a team who is doing a lot right now. Last time both teams met, the game ended 1-1. And that was over at Jerusalem. Now, I do believe, though, goal from Andre Fletcher, penalty, and Brian Brown in the last in the 88th minute, 81st minute of the game. I do believe though this should be an emphatic encounter because both teams are two teams that play very, very entertaining, aggressive attacking football. So I do expect it to be of same, or should I say, of same nature. It's quite interesting though. I am going to say that this game, I think I'm going to go with Montego Bay this time around. I think where farm is concerned, I think Montego Bay is in a little bit better form and a little bit of shape right now. I think I'm going to go maybe a 1-0, especially the fact that this game will go played at Montego Bay. I know Montego Bay at Montego Bay is a hard team to play against. The traveling, Waterhouse just play a tough game, and also, but they lose the game still, and also they must go travel to play Montego Bay. I do think that a little bit of this is in favor of Montego Bay. When I saw Montego Bay versus Portmore United, I would say, you know, this Montego Bay team is really normal. Really normal. So they look to have a serious season. So I'm going to go in favor of Montego Bay, and I'm going to say a 2-1 Montego Bay. So this is the second prediction. First one is Chapelton to beat Dunbeholden. How much we say for the one day? 1-0, me say? Yeah, 1-0. And Montego Bay to win 2-1. Next up on the agenda, we have is Racing versus Harbourview. And I think the last meeting between these two teams was technically one of Racing's worst performances of the season. They can do much, much better than what we saw in this game. They lost that game, I think, a 3-1, 4-1, or 3-1. They lost, yeah, that's the game 3-1. They lost that game 3-1. Goals courtesy of, let me see if I can find it, Andre Fagan with a brace and Rohan Brown with a penalty in the 90 plus 6 minute. And that's one of Andre Fagan's first goal. And it was an own goal. So technically, all 4 goals were scored by Harbourview. Now, as I mentioned earlier, these are two teams on two teams on similar trajectory. The difference here is, want to listen to this. Racing is in good form. Right now, Racing is in really, really good form. I don't think you guys remember that. When Racing played Cavalier 1-1, Racing played Mount Pleasant 3-2, then Racing played Tivoli and won 2-0. It shows that them all the teams them that's below the teams in top 6, they will give them a punch. That's what Racing is showing. Any team below top 6, Racing are sure say, who not get punched down the face. If we not come in the air game, we not get punched in on the face. That's what Racing are telling them. Now, Harbourview, in the light of day, from what we're seeing from Harbourview, especially with the new additions, Harbourview look to be a new and renewed team. I do believe, though, despite all of that, there are still things that they need to work on. There are still that's the own goal. Crazy own goal. What kind of clearance that? The clearance looks so. Unorthodox. Clearance look unorthodox. I'm a cuss. I'm a cuss. If you cuss somebody, bro, you do something like that and I cuss people same way. You know? And here comes the penalty. Yeah. Big error by the goalkeeper. And Brown with the finish. Yeah. Anyways, so as me I say, the farm, the Harbourview that we were saying that at the start of the season look really, really bad. It's a different Harbourview. When I saw them versus Waterhouse, I say, yo, this look crazy. But I do think that despite them all get some good results, it won't be perfect all the time. So they still have a lot of work to do same way. But I still think that Racing is a little bit ahead of them same way. So I think I'm going to go more so of a Racing result for this one. I'm going to probably say a Racing 2 Harbourview 1. This game might be close. It can be a draw, but me I go tip my hat in favor of Racing for this one because of the form that Racing have been in recent times, the return of Markovic Brown, even though Harbourview I said return um the Colorado Murray, Demar Lewis, and these guys would have come back and make it even better. But it's still not perfect as that. Even versus Dunbeholden, you could see that it's still not it still need a little bit of work. And not still need a lot of work. So still I gotta take me out in favor of Racing because I do think that Racing is still a little bit better than them right now. I'm gonna say Racing 2, Harbourview and 1. So next game we'll have on the agenda. Let me see if I can bring it up. Next game on the agenda, which will be on Thursday. This game will be on Thursday. First game on the lot is Molynes versus Portmore. Is it Molynes versus Portmore? Molynes versus my first game having a lot. Yeah, Molynes versus Portmore. No, this one is an interesting one because Molynes are in good form. Portmore, they're in good form as well. Molynes on an upward trajectory. The thing is, the positive here for Portmore is that don't concede a lot of goals. Molynes still have to work on that. Molynes still have to work on the conceding a goal. I still do believe that Molynes are conceding a little bit too much goals. Same way. Even though they are getting some good outcomes, some good results, I strongly believe that they're still conceding some sloppy goals. So that is something that they have to work on. No, forever since Portmore has always gotten the job done over Molynes. Basically, this is one of the teams where Molynes find it difficult, always find it difficult in beating. But I do believe that Molynes is in good form now. So the last meeting was a 4-0 win to Portmore United. I don't think we're going to see such a big scoreline now. And I do believe that Molynes has the potential, the capabilities of scoring this time around. So I think I'm going to go more so at Portmore United 2 and Molynes 1. It's going to be I think this one's going to be a closer one this time around. I think it's going to be a closer one this time around. So next up we're gonna go is Cavalier versus Tivoli Gordon. That is the next game on the agenda. Cavalier versus Tivoli Garden. Now, this one is interesting. Cavalier right now in a good form. So if you want to be Cavalier, no, right now is the best time for both them. Right now is the best time for both them. Don't wait until them find back farm. Don't wait until them build back them the mojo. Buck them right now. But one thing for sure, the games between Cavalier and Tivoli has always been some close encounter. Last time out, game ended 1-1. Goals courtesy of Anthony Nelson and Busy. Anthony Nelson in the 42nd minute and Busy in the 79th minute. So, you do expect goals in these type of games. I do think with Tivoli coming off a defeat, I don't think Tivoli really want to give away much here. So I might think that Tivoli might be a little bit more conservative approach in this game. Tivoli have been our last 3 games Tivoli played, they have lost last 3 games. Oh no, sorry, last 2 games they have played, they lost. Lost to Racing, lost to Mount Pleasant. So I do believe that they will approach this game a little bit cautious. You might not say the all guns blazing type of Tivoli. They might be saying, you know what, let's keep this game close. We can nick a point. If we can nick the winner, we'll take it. I do believe them approach it that way there. Now, Cavalier now, who drew versus Arnett, and I think that was not necessarily a good performance from Cavalier. Good performance in the first half, but the second half it then was tail off badly, and it never looked good still. Honestly, I do believe though that Cavalier is the type of team that on the day when they turn up, they can 100% hurt you. No doubt about that. They can 100% hurt you. No doubt about that. All this time say a busy score. All the up time say a busy score. And a Stein score. Or a Stein score. Exactly. No man. Anyways, but I think I'm going to go in favor of Cavalier for this one. I'm going to say Cavalier 1-0 because the game will be a close and cagey game. I expect it to be a close and cagey game for this time. Then next up we have is Arnett Garden versus Umberland. And this, what going for Umberland? You know, sir, Alex, you have a tough job ahead of you. Have a tough job ahead of you. A real difficult job ahead of you. Now, Umberland, them know a bad patch. And as you know, they recently move on from Donovan Ducky. And even though I do believe though versus Molynes, Umberland was just a little bit unfortunate. Little bit they were very unfortunate. they're very, very unfortunate. But that's just part of the game still. That's just part of the game. Um they lost the last game versus Molynes 2-1. But I believe that's one of their better performances so far this season. No, Arnett Garden, the second half that Arnett Garden put up versus um Cavalier showcase what Arnett Garden can do. But I do think that Umberland wants to come back, but this Arnett Garden game might be a little bit too early for them. Just a little bit too early. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Um, I think I'm gonna go Arnett Garden 3, Umberland 0. Firepower Arnett Garden have at the present moment. That gonna be just too much for them. All right. So final game I have to go to now. This is, I would say, is the, the big matchup. Big matchup. The return. As I say again, the return. Let me tell you why. Because it said the Calvary has arrived. But Yetzel and the boss want to let them know. Say, hey, listen, this is the second round, yeah? Preparation. But guess what? Unfortunate, because Vere Phoenix, they are in trouble. They are at a high risk of, well, them already in a relegation battle. But if them lose this game, and possibilities are, if anyone of teams them around them, let me tell you, go to the match standings. Go to the standings. If Dunbeholden or Harborview get a positive result, Vere would join Umberland at the bottom of the table. If they're in the relegation zone, but it's just 1 point, 1 to 2 points separating them. Which means this is technically a must-win game for Vere. Now the problem here is the last meeting between these two teams did not end in favor of Vere. It did not look pretty at all. It was a total thrashing by Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant, the form that Mount Pleasant is in right now, you would say Vere would get nothing less than probably 7 or 8. Nothing less. But this is football. We don't know what can happen on the day. And tomorrow is the day. So tomorrow really I go. No. Just imagine if Vere turn up. Just imagine if Vere turn up and beat Mount Pleasant 1-0 or 2-0 or something like that. Well, penalty that shit too. The game could have been more. game, game could have been more. Just imagine if Vere turn up and beat Mount Pleasant. Yeah, I can imagine if Vere turn up and beat Mount Pleasant. But likely, I'm very, very unsure that's going to happen. For me, prediction, I'm not sure if Mount Pleasant will score so much goal, but I do have Mount Pleasant to win this one. I'm going to say Mount Pleasant 4 goals to 1. That's a Mount Pleasant 4-1. Game is at Jackstall also. Maybe just me being a little bit too honest, because the form that Mount Pleasant is in right now, Mount Pleasant get Cavalier 3 then get Cavalier 3 then get Cavalier. You must know. My prediction is Cavalier versus Tivoli. I'm gonna say 1-0. Yeah. Arnett Umberland. I said Arnett 3-0. And for this, I'm gonna say 5-0. Mount Pleasant. 5-0. But I do think that, hey, have you fix up still? Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell us what you think. Drop your predictions in the comment section. Massive respect. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We are out. God bless. Boom. Now I mean, outside. Match. I think already.